Good morning, Mr. Ladegard's class. This is Mrs. Perry. As you can tell, I'm not in today. My son is sick today, so I have decided to stay home and take care of him a little bit. What I would like you to do today is we've been on typing.com quite a few times, and we have been working at the beginner level and working through the different individuals' keys, J, F, U, R, D, E, and I, and the rest of the letters on down through all of the letters. Today what I'd like to do is give you a little bit of a break from that because when you're using the computers in the classroom or even in here, you may be asked to type in paragraphs in response to a writing prompt, or somebody may be asking you your opinion on something, and you need to type in sentences, not just individual letters, J, 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 F, 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 K, 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 etc. So what I'd like you to do today is not go to the beginner level, but to go to the intermediate level. And if you go a little bit further down in the intermediate level, there is a lesson called sentences. And it has some short sentences that it would like you to type. Let me click on that now. And it has little quotes by famous people. The first one that you're going to type in is a little quote by Abraham Lincoln. You'll hit continue. And for example, here is the first little sentence that you need to type in, which is, whatever you are, be a good one. And basically what these lessons want you to do is just to simply remind you to put one space between words, to put a comma directly after the last word that comes before a comma. Make sure you put one space after a comma. I also want to remind you that when you're typing a capital letter, not to use the caps lock key, but to use the shift key. I think most of you do this already, but I have noticed a couple of the second graders, I know you're in third grade, but a couple of the second graders will hold down the caps lock key and type the letter that they want to capitalize, but then everything after that is capital, which isn't the way to do it. You just hold down the shift key with your pinky, with either your left pinky or your right pinky, and while you're holding down the shift key, press the letter that you'd like to capitalize. So anyway, this has, I think, the regular, 15 sentences that it wants you to type in. When you are done with that, what I'd like you to do is then, still in the intermediate level, if you could please go down to a lesson down here called Basic Punctuation. And this is to have you practice some of the punctuation keys that we use in sentences. The first, this is the worst one. This one looks really odd. Okay, this one is apostrophe and semicolon. Don't forget the semicolon is one of your home row keys, so your right pinky should actually always already be on the semicolon. And this lesson also has 10 lessons in it. You probably won't be able to finish all of them, and that's okay. At about 10:25, you get in at 10 o'clock. At about 10:25, your sub will flash the lights. And then what I'd like you to do after that is go to, let me get out of here for now. After that, what I'd like you to do is go to Scratch, which is on the third grade page. Please go to Create Mode in Scratch. Let me just remind you where Create Mode is. I get to Scratch differently on my home computer. Create Mode is right up here. This is where you will make your sprite do something. So once again, you can move your coding blocks over, and let me put events, put it over here. Okay, so now when you click the flag, your sprite will spin. Now, of course, you can do more than this. You can add other sprites. Today, If you're not able to save your file, because it's a little bit different in Scratch, if you're saving your file, it's file download to your computer, and you need to make sure that you're in your account. Today, if you're not able to save your file, don't worry about it. Okay, we'll be going on Scratch again, and I've already had you save a couple of files. So today, if you run out of time, don't worry if you're not able to save your Scratch file. Remember that when you leave it, it's going to ask it. Well, once again, it looks different on my computer at home, and you're going to want to leave the site. So anyway, that's what I'd like you to do today. Please be respectful, responsible, and safe. And I hope you have a great weekend, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Talk to you later. Bye.